So hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today actually I want to talk about a little bit. It's a bit personal actually. It's about me and my book. So actually I want to talk about a little bit a philosophy terms on what I want to speak about. I think I want to speak that in terms of how deep is my connection with books, actually with my books which I am writing. So my book is actually called Big Ear of Azrian. So it's very much the book that I really have a place in my heart actually. So what I did back, so what I mean by that is what I did with my book actually. I wrote that in terms of really I get philosophical about it and get psychological about it, and in terms of how I structure it also it's a bit different, which is I don't think it's quite the general book that you read. I think it's a bit out of nowhere, and I hope it's not getting that absurd though, but I think it's got their reasons too though, but it's well anyway. I don't want to talk about my Big Ear of Azrian. It's not yet done anyway. It's still, well, I think it's probably one month left to write, which is very exciting to me. So actually what I did want to talk about is very much talking about uh, what I me as a writer. Actually that's what I want to talk about. So actually I am, as a writer, I really like to play with structure a lot. I really like to play with sort of kind of I guess it's a new way of storytelling, I guess, and sort of combining story structure, or even like three act structure, or even like Joseph Campbell structure, right? With with lots of stuff, with lots of stuff. The other knowledge, for example, like sociology, or even like combining that with philosophy and sociology and psychology and other stuff, man. Actually I really like studying other than literature itself. I think it's very much interesting for me. I guess it's also about self-development in some ways. I think I see that in me, like I see that kind of like promoting like self-development stuffs, or even like to the society itself, to the betterment of the world. I think it's a bit weird though, but it's kind of like this idea that it can it can it can benefit to the world, which is like, it's about self-development. Of course it's subjective. When we read with our eyes, and we read with our eyes, it means we censored that through our subjective mind. So the thing is, you can't be the person, or even you can't be your friends, you can't be like that. You can't be your friends, except your friends just stating you what his or her subjective eyes looking at. So that's the thing, right? So the thing about it is the fact that I like to give that impression of someone, which is subjectivity of someone. I think I like that. But what sorts of subjectivity? Because subjectivity is very wide, right? It's very wide, and it's very much, you can't even like condemn that, or even like conclude that. Well, probably I can, but it's very much not the fact that I want to do it. I think it's quite this kind of like this line that connect through all humanity. I think that's what I'm trying to say here. The fact that I want to have that kind of feeling in my novel, which is in my writing. I like that idea of, you know, it quite make you move in some ways, quite make you think in some ways that are not in fact in your realm. You know, you have to go outside of it in order to have that, to make it in ways of learning it. And I think I like that way. And in terms of that, actually I really like the way that it's portrayed. And it's, I think my writing is shit, man. I mean, really, my grammar, alright, my grammar is shit, man. My grammar is like so many wrong grammar, I think, and many vocabulary is wrong. But I don't think that's stopping me from writing, which is, I don't know why, though, because, you know, logically I have to stop because I'm not good at grammar. But I felt like this kind of like heartburn in some ways, like I want to tell something, I want to tell something to the world, which is very much that, you know, that misspelled words or misspelled grammar, which is not really structured properly. So I think that's my philosophy on it, though, you know, the philosophy of, I think that's the background of my philosophy, I think, because I can't really write vocabulary, man. I can't write grammar, you know. I don't structure it very well. And I think I did that with my story, you know. I did that with my acts, you know, my story acts, which is go back and forth, go back and forth. I think that's my attitude of myself, you know. I think I like to, you know, be a part of that kind of like small groups in some ways that are not in the fact that it's not really popular writing, you know. It's in some way it's confronting, that's something that you don't even understand. Probably that's the thing, right? But it's not really you don't understand. The thing is I don't understand too, you know. The thing about it is the fact that I think I tell the truth, man, for as much as I'm concerned, you know. The thing about the truth is that the most pleasure about telling the truth is you don't have to remember it at all, and you kind of like forgot, you kind of like just floating in it, you know. And I think I like that effect in some ways, you know, floating in the earth and don't lie about it, you know, don't really cover anything up, you know, being naked in some way, you know. I mean, like, it's symbolically though, and I guess it's very much my philosophy comes from, I think. And it's quite exciting to tell you guys that it is my philosophy and it is my thing, you know, about writing and my philosophy on life. I think I have lots of insecurities, which is very much not, I think the most pleasure me about writing is that I don't have to think anything about the writing at all. So that's the thing, man. I think it's just like kind of like confronting, or even like just writing all the things that are in my brain, man. It's very much just letting things out, and it's making me feel very much satisfied, you know. It's very 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 satisfying feelings, and it's very much, I can't tell you how amazing writing could give you in your life, man. I think writing is very much important for people, I think, because writing is, it can give you something to think about, and it's not really think about, it's really like letting your thoughts out, even how bad it is, even how dangerous it is, even how controversial it is, or even though how true it is, and no one judge you, you know, just page judge you, and you judge yourself, which is interesting concept, you know. It's I can't even figure it out in some ways how to explain it, because it's so mesmerizing in some ways. It's so gripping, you know. It's so gripping that it makes you feel like you're not on this some you're not really on really or not on this earth in some ways, you know. You feel like kind of like liberated in some ways, which is very interesting concept though. But I think that's kind of feeling that I felt when I was writing. So thank you for today. Click like if you like my video, click subscribe if you want to subscribe my videos and to my channel to stay up to date to my channel, and click the notification button if you want to directly just, you know, stay up to date. And